I meant aren't in it to commit. What's up? I think that can read see the real definition of being submissive. You're supposed to get that glass together. You got your that doesn't really matter. It's individually based. Tasha said, I disagree because two people can brew a toxic environment. That's bullshit. Kelvin said, when my dad did all the heavy lifting, my mom was able to be more present. And when she realized he couldn't do it all, she stepped up and changed roles slightly. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I think hold on, man. I got tea coming in here. Hold it up, y'all. We got where you at, Playboy? All I see is a chair. I got my dog. Chef Soulja. Chef Soulja is in the building. What's going on, Chef Soulja? What's happening, bro? I told you got to get you. I told you were supposed to get that glass together. You got your. I see you, boy. You got your Playboy. And he asking no lady, man, what we eating? You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to get that glass around. And I'm not saying somebody necessarily in the house. But even, like I say, even if they have a brother or uncle, or if they have a brother, which is the child's uncle, or if a grandfather, or it could be somebody that they're close to in the neighborhood, like neighborhood friends or something like that. That right there in itself can help that young man grow. Let's see. Tasha says she disagree. Let's see. Sherry says she disagree. That doesn't really matter. It's individually based. Tasha said, I disagree because two people can brew a toxic environment. That's bullshit. Kelvin said, when my dad did all the heavy lifting, my mom was able to be more present. And when she realized he couldn't do it all, she stepped up and changed roles slightly. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I think hold on, man. I got tea coming in here. Hold it up, y'all. We got where you at, Playboy? All I see is a chair. I got my dog. Chef Soulja. Chef Soulja is in the building. What's going on, Chef Soulja? What's happening, bro? I told you got to get you. I told you were supposed to get that glass together. You got your. I see you, boy. You got your Playboy robe on.
We say we talking about love tonight. We say we talking about love tonight. People being in love.
Submission, boy. We talking about being submissive.
We're talking about being in love tonight. You know, I try to get a little couple. I light up a couple of candles.
You Hugh Hefner, bro. Black Hugh Hefner, man.
I light up a couple of candles just now. Look, on your red dress.
You got B. Gibbons excited, bro. T-Baby.
Tying your high heels.
Man,
let me some of that cheap perfume.
No, you ain't singing to him. Hey, bro. Man, don't tell. Let me find out. Man, you're gonna be in the family, bro. Let me find out you're gonna be in my family. Now, hold on. Now, let me find out you're gonna be in my family.
What we got going on? Beautiful. How y'all doing today, chat?
What's up? So tonight, bro, what we talking about is being submissive in a relationship. All right, being submissive in a relationship, and I ain't lying, dog. We getting a lot of feedback on this, bro. This is a good little topic, man. So we talking about like strong women, men that ain't holding up the snuff, the real definition of being submissive. Because when you hear the word submission or submissive, everybody always has a negative tone about it. First thing they think about is control. That's the first thing they think about. Somebody being in control. So I'm glad you came on because I know the folks want to hear your opinion about being submissive. Let's see. Tasha said Calvin Randall. Now that can be true, but it doesn't always make the household better. It can be as detrimental. All it takes is one parent. And she hollered at you too, T. She said, hey, love. She also said, everyone needs to make sacrifices, do the work, and respect their partner and relationship. That's it. My dog over there, he fixing his drink, y'all. He coming. He getting
Yeah,
right.
yeah. My bad. I apologize.
Nah, you good,
And
man.
I just got home.
That's cool, man. So we still waiting on Garvey, so it's all good. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, like dipping and dabbing in the conversation. So my question to you was
Dipping and dabbing in the
submissive.
conversation.
Being
So
submissive. Being submissive.
hold on. All right. What we got? I'm here.
We talking about being submissive, dog. What's your thoughts on being submissive in a relationship?
So
you feel like
it
all, because like I said, and then when you hit a word, it always gears toward the woman being the submissive partner in the relationship towards the man. So I'm gonna let you go ahead on and have the flow.
But better elaborate. Like what you mean being
We
submissive?
talking about being submissive in a relationship. So we talking about not control, but just having that respect. And like if that man or that woman is out there grinding and doing what they got to do and they're handling their business in a relationship, that they're going to give them that respect.
Okay. My thoughts on it, just because I say your submissive is kind of different what today's world submissive is. When people say submissive in today's world, they meaning that a lot of men, like I want my woman to be submissive, meaning they want their woman to do, you know what I'm saying, everything that they want to be done in that relationship. If it's cleaning, if it's cooking, you know, doing all of these things to make their life better. I'm gonna speak on that side first.
Go ahead.
In my mind, honestly, that's not what I want in a relationship. You feel me? I don't want nobody who can be controlled. I need somebody that have their own mind, their own way of thinking. You know, because like I feel like this. If you do everything I tell you to do, you know what I'm saying, this relationship, how are you basically belling me mentally? Like how you making me better mentally? I want somebody that can challenge me, that can push me to the heights that I want to reach in life. You know what I'm saying? When you get together with somebody, it's supposed to be iron sharpened iron. Basically. Hold on. I drink me some water.
Go ahead, dog. Drink you some water. Go ahead on, drink you some water before you start preaching, bro. Go ahead on and preach to the people.
All right, let me get back to it. So in a relationship, you want it to be iron sharpened iron. You know what I'm saying? I see a relationship as a kingdom. A kingdom takes a king and a queen. You feel me? It don't take no king and no justice, no king and no peasants. You know what I'm saying? The queen had power not just as much as the king did. You know, you had Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth is strong, is a strong queen. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I need somebody who can be my queen that can grow me, that can push me to the levels that I want to reach in life, just as I could do the same for her. You feel me? So like I don't want a bot. I don't want a robot. I don't want somebody that's gonna, hey, do this, do this, do that, do that, do this, do that. I don't want nobody that want to be controlled. You know what I'm saying? Lead, yeah, I can lead you, but I don't want you to be controlled.
You just said a key word. Hold on, T. I'm gonna let you keep going. The key word, everybody, that I want y'all to understand what he said. Lead. Now go.
Right.
Now go. Right. Finish preaching to him. Lead.
The reason why I say cooking and clean, because a lot of men, that's the man that they say they want their wife to cook, clean, do the laundry, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, being somebody that live by myself, being somebody who's OCD, you know, I like to clean my own house. You know what I'm saying? I don't like a dirty house. If you like a dirty house, then that's a problem. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't have to wait till my wife or my significant other to clean the house. That's trifling. If I wasn't raised to be trifling. Also cooking as well. I love to cook. You know what I'm saying? If I want to cook one night, that's good. You want to cook one night, that's good. We want to cook together, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? Like a relationship should be two people coming together as one. You know what I'm saying? Not 1-8, not 2-8, not none of this. Two people come together as one, building up of something that's greater than what you left out of. You know what I'm saying? You should become when you get in a relationship, you should be better than you was when you was outside of a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my thoughts on it. I go back
God.
to your original question with the other side submissive.
So this was, man, look, they've been going in. They've been going in, bro, because I had also, we had also gotten into like the gender roles and stuff. And a man expected a woman to be quote unquote submissive, like you said, in a part under the definition of control. So, man dropping his old lady off at work. He going back home. He going to play Madden all day. Then he going to get his partners, or his partners coming to the house. They playing Madden all day.
Right.
Then he going to pick his old lady up at 4, 5 o'clock. But then he go home. And they asking the old lady, man, what we eating today? And then she going home and then she got to do homework with the kids and all of that stuff. And wash her, wash clothes or whatever the case may be. And then you expect her to do all of that stuff, and you was home all day. Like you don't have nothing that going to do.
Right.
You've been home all day. And you ran it like that. Like, as a man, first of all, I ain't even rocking like that as a man. I'm gonna hustle. I'm gonna do something because in my mind, bro, I ain't letting the woman out hustle me. Like that's just me.
Right.
That's just me. Now, I don't have a problem with a woman making more than me. A lot of people got a problem with that. We're gonna get into that too. I don't have a problem with a woman making more than
Insecurity.
me. Yeah, that's the insecurity part. But I'm not gonna sit up there and not go to work and she go to work and carry all the heavy lifting and then expect her to come home and do these quote unquote wifely duties or old lady duties. You feel me? Yeah, man. So it got a little deep up in here because let me see. I want to see where Calvin is.
But at the same time, if you're a woman and you allow your man to do that, then you are the problem as well. You feel me? You must first look at yourself in the mirror. You wake up every morning, you know this man been doing the same thing. You know that. You know what he's doing. So why you stay? Why stay? Answer that question. Why stay? If you know this man ain't bringing you to where you need to go in life, why stay? You feel me? Some people would say, "Oh, because we got kids together." The first thing I say, so we got kids together. What I learned in this life, chat. What I learned in this life, chat. It doesn't matter if you with your significant other or you're not together. You being a parent is dependent on you. You know what I'm saying? I go on my way to be at every event my son goes to. It doesn't matter what I got going on. I'm gonna be there. You feel me? It depends on you of how you gonna be as a parent for that child. The love for your kid will never disappear. You feel me? Your kid gonna love you if mom and dad together. If mom and dad not together, your kid gonna love you. You feel me?
Right.
So a lot of people say, "Oh, I stay because of the kids. I stay because of the kids." At the end of the day, man, we got one life to live. You feel me? You got to find your peace in this world. You feel me? Because this world will chew you up and sit you out. You feel me? You got to find your peace, and if you're not looking for your own inner peace, then you're not giving yourself no justice. You feel me? And the number one thing that I learned is that nobody could bring you happiness. There's no such thing as somebody. Oh, this person make me happy. Because like I said, you could be happy in one moment, then 5 minutes later, you fucking pissed out. You pissed off, mad at the world. You feel me? Because happiness is temporary emotions. That's temporary emotions. Don't build your life, your relationship on just being happy. Find your peace. Find somebody that can bring you peace, and you bring them peace. Because when you reciprocate peace to somebody else, man, life is beautiful. You feel me?
Right. Man, that's what's up, bro. So look, the conversation got deeper in the chat earlier, right? So I'm gonna back up a little bit, and then we're gonna catch up on the new comments, y'all. I see y'all comments. I wanted T to get
Yeah, you
it
gotta
in
read the
real
chat,
quick.
man. You gotta read the
Yeah,
chat.
yeah. I wanted you to get it in though. So it started off when B Given said she's a very submissive woman to an alpha male,
Oh,
especially if he's deserving of it, right? And then Calvin, first time watching the show, joining in. You remember Calvin used to play basketball at Phoenix. He said,
okay.
every woman want an alpha man until they get one. So that started. That started. That right there, it got into a whole nother conversation, right? And then Calvin said something that we were just talking about this gender role thing. Truly don't believe in gender roles. I believe in partnership. Uh,
That's correct.
Uncle Doug was like, it takes two. You can make it hard, you can make it easy. It's up to you. So Tasha got into it and said a lot of people are only in relationships because they aren't built to be alone. For women, it's to say they have a man. And the man most times isn't worth the point. They're just trying to prove they're trying to prove and they're trying to prove themselves they're trying to outdo the men. Folks aren't in it to truly commit. They barely understand commitment. And this way it got deep. So Calvin was like, it also depends on if you grew up in a two household family.
But
It
I don't
truly changes your perspective.
I don't believe in that.
So Tasha disagreed. Sherry disagreed. She said it's individually based. Tasha
Yeah.
said, I disagree because two people can brew a toxic environment. That's bullshit. So Calvin rebuttal was when my dad did all the heavy lifting, my mom was able to be more present. But when she
Okay.
realized he couldn't do it all, she stepped up and the roles changed slightly.
And that's yeah.
Uh, and Tasha agreed with him. She said, now that could be true, but it doesn't always make the household better. It can also be detrimental. All it takes is one parent. Let's see. Tasha said everyone needs to make sacrifices, do the work, respect their partner and relationship. That's it. So now we catching up on the chats now. Kelly said, Tasha, I know that it can be done, but I can say that being raised in a two-parent household gave me both perspectives and how it allowed me to be a better and stronger man. What's up, Amazon? Kira said, I think a two-parent household is best unless one or both parents are mental. So now let's get into this two-parent household thing. I know, like, from experience or whatever, when it comes down to the one parent household
Right.
deal. But we also had a village. That's
Right.
another thing that we had. So the household may have had one parent, but we had a village that was raising us as well. So I'm gonna let you chime in and give your opinion about this two-parent household deal that they're talking about.
Okay. So chat, if y'all don't know chat, I grew up in a one parent household, you know. So and the way I see it as this. I know people who grew up with two parents, and their life went down spiral. I've seen other people who grow up with one parent, their life went down spiral. I know people who grow up with two parents, and their life is amazing. One parent life is amazing. I don't think that don't dictate your life. You feel me? I feel like the toughness of who you are as a person was really steer you to who you want to be. So somebody say something about mental. That's very important, man. Like your mentality really steer you no matter if you grew up with one parent or two parent. The mentality of that child is what steer them to what they're gonna be in life. You feel me? Because you gotta think about it. I got friends. I can't say that, but I got people that I know that went through a troubled path in life.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? That it was easy for me to go that same path, but I didn't. I chose a different path. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't believe in just because it's great to have two parents. Great to have two parents that's loving parents. You know what I'm saying? We gotta correct with you when you say two parent household. They got two parent household that is hell. The
Yeah.
mama and the daddy fussing every day, they cursing at each other every day.
Mm-hmm,
Don't kids see that. Don't
mm-hmm,
kids see that. You know what I'm saying? So when you say two parent household, a good two parent household, yes, That would work. That was nourish that kid to be what he need to be in life. But at the end of the day, once that kid turns 17 and 18, that kid gonna make his own decision. You're hoping that everything that you teach him, that you put into that child, is gonna take him far in life. But that child gotta make his own decision as a man.
Yeah,
At the end of the day.
for sure, for sure, for sure, dog. So now we back on the submissive topic. Let's see. Trinika said we're talking about being submissive. Tasha said people are too concerned with what others think and feel. They're too sensitive these days, worried about their image as far as what others think again. It needs to be those two people. Now be given say why y'all keep saying being controlled. Being a submissive person have to be in you without being asked to be. We're not saying that it means control. We're saying that that's what most people's definition of it is. They see it negatively. So if you went out and told one of your people, nobody not going to say that, but if you went out and told one of your people that you were submissive to your old man, what would be the first response that they would tell you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would be their first response? You already know what the response is going to be. It's not going to be anything positive. It's going to be very negative. You're like, oh, you let that man control you, let that man run you, you let that man. That's the ignorant definition. And that's what Terrence was referring to. He was trying to explain what people think when they hear that word submissive. They think control. Kira said, T, please keep cleaning and cooking out of this. Cleaning and cooking shouldn't even be a thought. Hold on, T. I'm gonna let you respond to Kira on this.
Well, I did respond. I seen it earlier.
Okay, please keep cleaning and cooking out of this. Cleaning and cooking shouldn't even be a thought because everyone should want to be clean and everyone eats.
That's what I said earlier, man. If you don't clean your house, then you're a dirty motherfucker. Right. I don't care. You see some dishes in the sink, and you let that bitch sit for more than 1 day. So you pass by the kitchen like that woman passed by that kitchen. Y'all both pass by that kitchen. You not worried about roaches and flies and all this other shit. Nigga, you got a problem.
Right.
You got a problem. I ain't gonna wait till her clean up mine. I don't want no roaches. Me. I grew up, we grew up poor. We had roaches, man. You go in the kitchen, the floor black. They're running away. You got roaches in the microwave. By the microwave numbers. How the fuck the motherfucker got in that? You know what I'm saying? So I know how it is, you know what I'm saying? So like at the same time, like I never agreed when it came to those roles of this person got to cook, this person got to clean. Nigga, you got a house, you got your kingdom. Take care of your kingdom together. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your kingdom is good together. You feel me? At the end of the day, man, if your kid gotta get picked up from daycare and your wife can make that, don't be arguing with that woman talking about what's the problem. I gotta take off of work. Nigga, get in that fucking car and pick up your kid. and that's why relationship don't work, because little small petty shit like that, you know what I'm saying, what ruin people's relationship, man. This small shit like that will kill a relationship. When at the end of the day, okay, you can't make it, babe. I understand. I'm gonna go pick them up. That's all.
Right.
That's all, man.
Right. Tasha said, also to T's point, there are some things that you have to speak up on. However, I personally don't want to tell, ask, remind, beg, or teach a man. She said, everyone can and should pitch in. Everyone can do everything. If gender roles work for you, cool. But both sides should be able to do everything from cooking, cleaning, yard work, etc. Kelvin said, I'm a man and I watch my dad. If you know him, he was a man. He was a man's man. And if I saw him do it, and I saw him do it all, if he can do it, it truly changed my perspective. By its means, it got done. By any means necessary, it got done. No matter what, no matter who did it. Let's see. Shalita said, that's a man that doesn't respect his relationship. It's only what you allow. LaShawn, amen, you, my boy. Tasha said, it's simple science and math. When you give, you get. If you're with the type of person that this can work with, your efforts will be appreciated and reciprocated. Each side will recognize that and put in the work. If both people are doing this, you will have a wonderful relationship. That man is the head, but that woman is the neck. The presence and work of both need to
That's a
be
good. That's a
there.
good thing that you said right there. You said a man is a head, a woman's the neck. Let me tell you something. If that neck can't turn, that head ain't gonna move.
One more time. Tell them one more time.
If that neck don't turn, that head don't move.
That said, dog. That was deep, bro. I'm gonna take that one, bro. I can have that one. I can use that one.
Yeah, but man, I'll give
I
you
can
my
use
good
it.
stuff now.
No, I'm saying I can use it. I just want
I
to use it.
normally sell it.
Man, come on, dog. This me, dog. This your boy, man. For
Give you
real,
my good
dog.
stuff, man.
For real, dog. You serious, bro?
You
You
got it,
serious?
man. You
This what
got
we
it. You got
doing?
it. You got it,
Okay.
big brother. You got
Okay.
it,
All
man.
right. Kelvin said, I'm responsible to lead, but my woman is equal, and we walk hand in hand. I'm your husband, not your master or your dad. What's up, Bubba? What's going on? Kelvin said the village raised me as well. That's what we were talking about earlier when we were saying, you know, as people who grew up in that single parent household, that the village raised us. The OGs taught me so much. Let's see. She said, I'm stepping back from this conversation because my meaning of submissive is totally different.
Speak on it, B. Expound. Expound what you mean.
What's up? What's up? What's up, cuz? Minister Thomas, who's saying the Reverend Thomas on? He said,
Yeah,
when I do
shout
marriage
out to
counseling,
Reverend Tom.
he said, when I do marriage counseling, I tell a couple to give the man a chance to lead. B. Given said, you can't put the word submissive in today's age relationship. Okay, now she's seeing what we're saying. We gonna get deeper into it, but we defining it for different eras. So calm down. Kira said, I hate when someone say what you bring to the table, and that woman responds with, I clean, I cook. Baby, I hope so.
I hope so. In big 2026, baby, they got TikTok. TikTok what you telling me. You want to you want to make a good cake? TikTok will tell you, hey, how to make black people cake. They even tell you how to make black people cake.
TikTok, YouTube got so many do-it-yourselves on there. It's ridiculous.
Stuff, man. I'm telling you.
Chat GPT too.
You just gotta make pasta no more, baby. You ain't gotta make no pasta no rotel dip. You ain't gotta just make those meals no more. Some nachos, hot dogs, you know, you ain't gotta make none of that no more. You can go follow Chef Soulja 32 on TikTok and you want to see a recipe.
Man, come on, man. So Tasha said, yes, T, that's another layer. People depend on the external for things that should come from within. You should already have joy and peace coming into a relationship. I agree with that. I agree with that. Let me see. Yes, T, boom. LOL, that's a good one. Shit, I'm using that one too. Move talking about what you said, dog. Come on, Calvin. I see you, classmate. Tasha said, that's the thing. That's stupid. Submission is what it is. Everyone wants to change the definition according to how it benefits and conveniences them. So, all right, let's get back into it, man. I'm gonna ask this question to the masses. Will a woman submit to a weak man? And then it goes back to me talking about that guy, the one that dropped his old lady off at work and does whatever. That is a weak man, right? Another one is one that is afraid to lead and afraid to step up and do what they're supposed to do. Or women have their own perception of what they feel as though is a weak man and a strong man. So I'm going to ask a woman, I'm going to ask you women this question. What do you guys call or consider a weak man? What is your definition of a weak man? That's my question. Is it like no direction, no consistency, no leadership, nothing to bring to the table, or or is it just or do you feel like somebody that's just going through something? Y'all feel like that's somebody that's weak? Let's see. Kira said, let me say this. I'm Daisy May granddaughter, and yes, I believe a woman should be submissive to a leading man. I got you, cuz. I got you covered. Say, come get that East Bend gumbo, make that drive to Port South. Yeah. Calvin, submissiveness also about culture and how you were raised. Asian, Hispanic, etc. was raised to be submissive. No questions asked. Let's see. Tasha said if a woman submits herself to that type of man, then whatever comes of it, she's culpable for. Okay, all right, all right, all right. That's what's up, man. So can the relationship work if the woman is stronger? If the woman is stronger, can a relationship work?
But see, the thing is about relationship. Again, I repeat again, relationship is about two people coming together. So while I'm weak at it, you strong and you put me. So if I'm right here, if my strength is right here and her weakness is right here, when we get together, her weakness then come right here. You know what I'm saying? It brings you closer. You building significant other in places they lack, and that's why in the Bible they speak on help me. You feel me? They speak on help me. You know, you helping your significant other in something that they're not strong at. You feel me? You're making them better. So I'm saying.
Right, right, right. So let's go. Shadika said not having a voice as a man makes him weak. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Kira says stronger. How?
That's a good question. Like, what you mean when you
That's
say
a
stronger?
that's a good question, Kira. So when we're talking about stronger, like we're talking about different aspects of that woman. Stronger could mean that she may be the quote unquote breadwinner. She could be stronger in that aspect. She could be the voice because that man just not a person that does a lot of talking. That doesn't mean he doesn't have a voice. He's just a person that doesn't prefer to talk. And he may lead by just example or by actions. But you are the stronger person in a relationship, meaning that you're the person that has the voice in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? That makes you stronger in a relationship. You may even have the better job. You know what I'm saying? You may even have the better job. That may be an aspect that make you stronger in a relationship. It's different things that can make you quote unquote stronger in a relationship. Doesn't mean you don't have a strong man. Doesn't mean you don't have a strong man. But you may have stronger aspects in the relationship.
And you might have different things that's strong within yourself. You know, this person might be better with paying the bills than you are. When I say like paying the bills, I mean like doing the paperwork, like making sure that the bills are paid on time, making sure that this person. Because back in the day, all your grandfathers and they wasn't doing the paperwork. They wasn't talking to the insurance man. They couldn't, they wasn't doing none of that stuff. All they was doing was making the money because the mother, your grandmother, was better with the paperwork side. But your grandfather was the person who was better with going out, doing the job, and this and that. Because most like the woman couldn't do the job. But you know what I'm saying. So like in your relationship, you gotta find out like what's better for this person, what's better for that person to make your relationship better. It's all coming back down to making yourself better. And I think and I think people get lost because a lot of people think about what's better for them and not for the relationship as a whole. And that's why the submissive conversation come up, because you're thinking about yourself. When people say they want somebody to be submissive, they mean they want somebody to be submissive for themselves. Would that submissiveness be good for the relationship? You gotta ask yourself that question. Would it be good for the relationship? Or is it just good for yourself? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get to something because I saw a comment that I really need to get to. My cousin commented on something. But I want to go to Tasha comment. And I'm gonna give you a chance to say this. I want to talk about this. She said, if the woman is strong, most probably the relationship won't work because a man has to feel like a man. He has to be a man. They cannot be or feel emasculated.
A man is a man no matter what he at. a man gonna be a man no matter the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody that's insecure. You know what I'm saying? And they got a lot of men like that. They got a lot of men who won't get a relationship with a woman who make more money than them because they insecure within themselves. But when you a man, that shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
bother you at all.
Right.
I don't care. I don't care what my significant other had. Nigga, I'm gonna be me no matter what. I'm me. I know I'm
Right.
a man. I don't feel down. I feel proud. I don't
Right.
feel down. I feel proud that you like that. No, I'm gonna talk shit about my girl. Look at her, man. I'm
There
all in
you
the whole
go.
balls, man. I'm all in the whole ball. I'm gonna talk buku trash on her, man. You know what I'm saying? So, it doesn't matter to me personally. It doesn't matter if a woman that I'm with, and make more money, this and that, because I'm a man regardless. Nobody gonna
Mm-hmm.
make me less of a man. You know what I'm saying? I came in this world a man. I'm gonna die a man. You
Right.
feel me? You put me in the jungle, I'm gonna be a man. You put me in
Right.
the rainforest, I'm gonna be a man. You
Right.
cut my arms off, I'm gonna be a man. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what happens. You feel me?
Right.
Why can't
So
I add it? Ignore this comment. Fuck.
I'm gonna
Damn
read.
topic.
I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read.
Don't.
Before I get there, I'm gonna come back, Calvin. I'm gonna come back to your comment. I'm gonna come back to your comment real quick because what you touched on, I need you. We need to see this comment because this comment basically like circles it all and what you're grabbing to. Absolutely, it could still work. A confident
There you
man,
go. Right? Who say that?
a
Who say that,
confident
man?
man can definitely coexist with a strong woman.
Say that.
That's where that comes in at. Everything that you're talking about, every aspect of that man that you're talking about, you gotta be confident. You gotta be confident. Why would you want a weak one? That's the
Right.
question. The
Right.
question is why would you want a weak woman? Don't you want somebody that's gonna be able to hold you down when things get rough? You know what I'm saying? You want somebody to
Right.
hold you down. I want a woman that's gonna kick me in my ass when I need a swift kick in the ass. That's the kind of woman I need. You know what I'm saying? I don't always need that woman that's gonna be like, "Oh, baby, it's gonna be all right." Sometimes that ain't the thing that I need.
Right.
Sometimes I need a swift kick in my ass to say, "Man, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's get it, let's get it."
Right.
So, you know, and another thing about that definition is it's another when we get to these definitions, and Kira, I'm gonna go back to you when you said what you mean when you talk about a stronger woman, because right, I mentioned it earlier, and Tranika laughed about it. But I was talking about this Beyonce era. When Beyonce started that era with the independent woman, you know what I'm saying? She's strong. She don't need nobody. She could do it without you, whatever the case may be. You know, like we all, a lot of men say they want a strong woman, but do they really want one? You know what I'm saying? Do they really want one? Because when they get one, it's something else. And then again, their definition of a strong woman ends up being a negative thought too. Because some people see, especially a black woman, some people see a strong black woman as a chatty woman, as a woman that, you know what I'm saying, a real chatty woman, that a bossy woman, a woman, an angry black woman. You know what I'm saying? Like a strong woman often gets stereotyped as an angry black woman for whatever daggone reason. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what it is. They're just being a strong woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, so what happens when the woman is making more money, she more stable, and she may or may not need you when it comes down to the household stuff. I'm not talking about the companionship part, but the household stuff. Men do do men get in? Do most men? Do you feel like most men get intimidated by that?
Yes, most men do get intimidated by that. Most weak men get intimidated by that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, there's always need. Matter of fact, you should want somebody that needs you anyway. I want somebody that want me. You know what I'm saying? Don't need me, want me. Want me
Right,
to be in your life. Want me to be there first and foremost. But like if you intimidated because your wife do this and that and this, then why you with this woman in the first place? You're not ready for this woman. Let this woman find a man who's ready for her because you're not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I see it like this. If I got a woman who's a boss and I'm a boss, Think about all the stuff that I don't got worried about. We ain't got worried about petty bills. We ain't got worried about our kid going to bad schools. We
Mm-hmm.
could go on vacation anytime we want. We could do this, we could do that, we could do that. But when it's but when it's so much of a gap from the man and the woman,
Mm-hmm.
or the woman and the man, you basically living in poverty. You living paycheck to paycheck every day. So you can't do the things that you want to do. You stressing over the bills getting paid every day. And I'll tell you one thing: the most biggest thing to a divorce is finance. Most divorce end because complication when it comes to finance, arguing about how this gonna get paid, how that gonna get paid. You're not doing this together, you're not going to this place together. Most relationships end because of finance. But think about it: if y'all both make good money and y'all both flourishing in your career, you take that out of the picture. You take finance out of the picture altogether. You know what I'm saying?
But they
And
start
we can.
competing. It starts becoming a competition. It starts
I mean,
becoming a
I
competition.
mean, I mean, I mean, I mean, it's not competition. It's iron sharpen iron. We not gonna say that's competition because that's iron sharpen iron. If I see, now think about this. If your wife working corporate, you know what I'm saying, and let's say let's say she like a VP and you like a project manager, you get to see all the things that she learning from VP, and she coming home and telling you those stories. So you hearing
Mm-hmm.
those stories about how she handled these employees, how she lead her employees, and this and that. You can take that back to your job, and when you get the opportunity to speak out, you can make that to flourish in your career. And that's what iron sharpen iron come in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not afraid of a strong woman. Because a strong woman, you know what I'm saying, she gonna take me heights. I'm gonna reach her sooner or later. I might surpass her, but it doesn't matter because we together. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We reaching heights together. When we fly, we're gonna fly together. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We're not riding spirit. We're not on no spirit. We on the PJ. I'm telling you, we on the PJ.
You ride slow soul playing.
We on the PJ, man.
You ride soul playing, man. Stop that, man. You know
We
you ride
riding
soul
PJ,
playing,
man.
bro. Stop all that, man. Stop,
So so
stop,
so so
stop
like
romantic
like
stuff.
a man that's intimidated is a man who's not trying to grow. A man a man who worrying about this and that, your wife working long hours. You know what I'm saying? Is a man who don't care about his wife's career. You don't care about her reaching her goals. Just like she got goals, just like you got goals, she got goals. She got aspirations. You know what I'm saying? Support her just like you want to be supported. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get out
What
your way. You gotta get out your way in relationships. You gotta get out your way and stop being so much, centered on yourself. And that's why relationships fail because a lot of people worry about themselves and not worrying about what's best as a whole in this relationship.
so what about the other aspect? So we have the good women that we saying we should celebrate, and saying, and like you said, iron sharpen iron. What about the ones, man, that get
Lisa,
money, hit big, and they feel like they control everything
I
because
mean,
they make more money than you?
if you got a woman like that, then shit, that's not a woman that's for you. That's not a woman that want the best for you. If she trying to control you, just like a man who control a woman. That's not somebody that's for you. That's going to control you. You want somebody that's going to elevate you, not control you. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? You
Mm-hmm.
are a human. Y'all both are human beings. We're going to have disagreements. We're going to have arguments because it's two humans coming together clashing. So at
Right.
the end of the day, you can't ignore the fact. You know what I'm saying? But like, you don't want nobody to control your life. You want somebody to elevate your life, hear your thoughts, and try to find ways to put you in the space that's going to bring you higher and higher. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
It's called investing in each other, bro.
facts,
It's called
invest.
investing in each other. It's an
Yeah.
investment, dog. You're investing in each other, which
And
produces growth in your relationship, bro. If y'all invest in each other, it's kind of like a deal where if you working, your old lady won't go back to school. She need to work part time. All right, cool. That's gonna better us. If we know that we can make it like that, big, go back to school. I'm gonna hold it
correct.
down. You know what I'm saying? She might make it, and then she probably after she gets her degree, she might look at you and say, "Babe, I think you should go ahead on and do the same thing." After she done got what she got, now she pushing you. You know what I'm saying? She
That
pushing
what
you
you
to go
want.
do what you gotta do.
You know. You
Like
know.
we
You know. You
said, it
know.
goes back to iron sharpening iron. That's the
When I
perfect. That would be
right.
the perfect situation.
When I speak to these students at LSU, I tell them all the time, man, cause they be looking for career jobs, but they don't do internships. And I tell them, man, I say, man, when you get on these jobs and you get the exposure, that's going to take you to, they're going to take you in so much, they're going to put you in so much of a space that can make you better. Exposure leads to expansion. So going back to relationship, if your significant other got all this knowledge, she been through all of this level in life, you know what I'm saying? She's going to expose you to certain things that you never thought that you would see. And that's going to expand your life to a whole nother level. Exposure leads to expansion.
Yeah, yeah, man. So I'm gonna go back a little bit because we missed some
We got a lot
things,
of
man.
chat.
That
We got a
people were
lot of
saying, yeah,
chat.
we
Chat
had a lot because
talking.
we was
How
getting
y'all
into
doing
it, but
today,
that's
chat?
cool. Let's go
On a
into it. Let's
Thirsty
go into it.
Thursday.
We going back. So Shalita said, I'm submissive to my husband because he shows me that he is the leader of my household and he's not a controlling man. Kelvin said, and you have to capitalize on their strengths and weaknesses. Pride has to go. Tasha said, yes, T, people are selfish and small-minded. They too can't see past themselves. Kira said, if a man can't have order in his home, he's weak to me. Arthur, Albert, Captain Tim, Slim Reddick was a man. He was a leader. He had control without screaming, hitting, or cussing. He spoke like a man should. Let's see. Calvin said, I would never choose a weak woman in my life in the presence of it. Let's see. Shalita said, exactly. I want my man to be able to protect me. All right, she said, hey, big bro. My bro, the definition of the type of man I want. What's up, AC? Iran said, what's up, man? Tasha said, Ajamu, I kill Paige. A lot of people don't like the truth. And if they look at themselves in that perspective that's negative, that means change and accountability has to
Put your whole
come.
name out there. Put your
No
whole government
one
out there.
wants to be that. Kelvin said, my wife is a true boss. It has always made more money than I have, but it gave me the drive to level up.
Right.
Exactly. That's the thing I'm
Yeah.
talking about. LaShawn said, I say the same thing. My brother and his wife's relationship is the blueprint of what I want my relationship to be. Tasha said, great point. I absolutely agree. Need versus want. Kira said, I don't care how much money I make. I want my man to stand on man, and I want my man to stand on man and be the head of the household. That's what's up. A knowledgeable man can get all this submissiveness. Minister Thomas said, great convo. Dana wants to know who on with me. Man, that's my boy Terrence, aka Chef Soulja. Y'all can check him out on Twitch. Y'all can check him out on Facebook, Instagram. One more time. Chef Soulja. Calvin said, unfortunately, you can't have it both ways. Don't accept it when it's convenient for you. Tasha said they can't invest when they're too busy playing and worry about what others say. Iron sharpening iron is how it's supposed to be. That's not understood. B. Given said, right. AC, all the way watching all the way in Canada. You know what I'm saying? What's up, cuz? He said a strong, independent woman that really don't need a man like that, hopefully is the one that's looking for companionship with that man that can carry his own, even though she makes more money. Okay, all right. This girl that said, I'm the joker, y'all excuse me. AC said, same here. Wife makes more money, but she likes that. Dana said, dude is really running the knowledge. So everybody, you getting your props. You getting your props, T.
And I would say for like all women, all women out there, a man that lead with money is a man that's gonna lead with his hand in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
A man that lead with money is a man that want to control you and steer the things that you want to do. If a man come up to you and he's showing you that he got this, he got that, he got this and that, you know what I'm saying? He uses see a lot of men that lead with money, when they talk about their money, they got this and that, they see you as another person, as another purchase. Just like they call, they own you. That's how they see it. You know what I'm saying? And for all women that's in, abusive relationships, man, there is a way out. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that you gotta say, don't think that you can't start over. We live, you gonna live a long life, and God gonna put you in a place where you could come out any situation. Don't think that you gotta stay there, You know what I'm saying? Just because you feel like, oh, he paid the bills, he do all of this, he do all of that. No man should never put his hands on you. No man should never talk to you in a disrespectful way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day, you got a way out. Speak up. Speak to family members. Don't listen to the friends that say, "Oh, girl, but he brought you a new purse. He got you the Birkin bag." Don't worry about none of that bullshit. None of that matters. What matters is that you want a man that's going to love you and that wants you to be where you need to be in life. He shouldn't have to hit you. He shouldn't have to curse you out. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? He shouldn't have to fuck your cousin.
Right. Right. Right.
Don't let the man fuck your cousin up. Don't ever
Man,
fuck your cousin.
so what about this? Let me ask you this.
I'm not Garvey, man. He think I'm
No,
Garvey.
man, that's Terrence, dog. That's Terrence. That's Terrence, man. That's Terrence. That's Terrence, Cal. That's Terrence. God ain't made it on
Where's Garvey?
here
Yeah, Garvey.
yet. But now, man. So, oh dang, that man made me forget what I was gonna ask you, dog.
What happened, man?
You made me forget what I was gonna ask you, dog. That's funny, dog. That is funny. But now, man, that's what I wanted to say. So I have seen this where some of these women are saying things like, "Oh, you screwing him. You screwing him. What is he giving you?" Meaning monetarily, meaning uh meaning anything, frivolous or whatever. And it's like a woman can't just do something because she wants to be satisfied, one, or they're being hated on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just who they want to be with, or that's just what they want to do. It always has to be something behind it. I've even seen situations where you have like women even telling their young daughters and stuff like that. And I find that to be leading wrong. That's a wrong way to lead. Why can't people just do whatever it is that they want to do? Why you always have to have some sort of stipulation behind whatever it is that you do? I hate that thing when the women sit up there and say, but he not giving you nothing. He ain't giving you nothing. Why you doing that? And he ain't giving you nothing. I,
You know, you know how I feel about that? You want to know honestly? I'm gonna take a shot.
tell him, dog. Tell him,
I'm
dog.
gonna take
Tell
a
him,
shot.
dog.
I'm gonna take a shot
Take
before I
your
speak
shot.
on
Take your
it.
shot. Get your
Yeah,
throat
we
right
taking a
before you
shot.
even
That's
say it.
Thirsty Thursday, chat.
Yeah.
First part of first week. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all ain't doing nothing. Get y'all a shot. Let me take a shot before I speak on that. Hold on.
Oh man. I'm getting text messages and everything. T, I'm getting text
All right,
messages.
hey, chat. So answer that question again. With women who say like, you they fucking and this and that, da 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 da. I could curse on him. Oh, my bad. I'm cursing on your channel, man. Hey,
Man, go ahead, man.
all right. This
We
is how I
unmuted,
feel.
dog. We unmuted.
This is how I
Go.
feel, man. Just like you giving me pussy, I'm giving you dick, baby. I cherish my dick just like you cherish your pussy.
No, I'm just playing, dog. I'm just playing, dog. So I just got a text message that's telling us to bring this subject up, right?
Okay, what you got?
They want to talk about these masks that people be wearing at the beginning of the
Ooh, that's a good
relationship,
one. That's a good one.
as well as when they
That's
take it off.
that's a good one.
I
That's a
just
good
got
one.
a text message
That's a good one.
that's talking that says she wants to hear about these masks that people be wearing at the beginning of the relationship to get into the relationship.
That's what a good one. I call that sitting off your agent. You know what I'm saying? So what you do is you send your agent. So you try to pretend to be something that you're not to make somebody like you or want to be with you. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? The problem with doing that is that it takes a lot of work to always be that person. You feel me? In a relationship with me, I'm gonna let you know who I am. I'm gonna let you know what I like. I'm gonna let you know what I do because I want you to love me for me. You feel me?
Right.
I'm not gonna waste my time trying to be something that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the whole relationship. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just we go to sport. You know what I'm saying? You could change a basketball player shooting style. You know what I'm saying? But when he gets to a tough situation in the game, guess we can go back to that old shooting style. You feel me? So I
Uh-huh.
tell people all the time, man, pay attention to the red flag. The small, I ain't talking about the big red flags. Pay attention to the small. Yeah, pay attention to the big one too, but pay attention to the small one. See how he act when he with his family. See how he
Mm-hmm.
act when he at dinner. How he speak to the waiters. See how he act around his kids. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Pay attention to the small things. You know what I'm saying? Because those small things be creeping through the cracks. You know, a lot of people ignore them. They ignore him because this dude doing this and that. But he taking you out to eat. He taking you to Dubai. He taking you to all these different places. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to them small things. Them small things gonna tell you who a person is. You know what I'm saying? They say character is what you do when nobody's around. You know what I'm saying? Watch watch the small thing that this person gonna do, and he gonna show you who his real person is. Because I'm telling you, if you don't, you gonna see 6 months down the line, and you tell yourself, motherfucker, I should have listened. I should have listened when he told me that.
Should have
He
left
told me
that
that
mother.
nigga
Should have
wasn't
left him in
shit.
after dark. You should have
He
left him in
told
after
he
dark.
told me that nigga wasn't shit, but I see that nigga at J's. You know, I see him at J's, and he was cutting
Hey,
up
bro.
with me. He was doing a
After
little
dark, dog.
dance.
After dark is a sponsor, dog.
Well,
After
after
dark.
dark,
After
we seen
dark.
him at
After
after
dark.
dark. You know what I'm
We're right.
saying?
We're right.
It was drop. It was drink till you drop. And he was flirt. He was buying drinks for the whole bar. He a baller, girl. The ball is in the building. Yeah. 6 months later. 6 months later. Now you're sitting there. He hitting you. He talking down on you. You know what I'm saying? You can't see your family. You can't do none of this stuff. Pay attention to those small things because an asshole can't hide his ass every day.
I,
You
I
know
hear
what
you,
I'm saying?
T. I hear you, T. I agree with you in some aspect, but I'm about to give you something. And by the
Keep
way,
going.
shout out to by the way, shout out to LaShawn. LaShawn is the one that texted me. Twin, I appreciate you, sis. She texted me to tell me to bring that subject in. But here's the thing about everything you said. It's too easy to do now. It's too easy to do. You know
Right.
why? Because everybody exposed every aspect of their life on social media, dog. So if I want to know how to get to a girl, all I gotta do is watch her social media page and see everything she do, see everything she said. She gonna tell me what she like and what she don't like on social media. You gonna show me what you drink on social media. So I can
Right.
walk in the bar and I can see you in the bar and I could go right to the bar and just go grab you a drink. And the first
Right.
thing, and then you gonna say, well, how you knew that's what I drink? I can tell you your favorite color.
Right.
I know you went to the store at 12 o'clock because you said it on social media. I know your favorite meal because you done said my favorite meal is steak and potatoes and that. So you make it easy for a
Right.
man to mask himself because you done told him everything about you on social media. There is nothing to discover about you. Everything that you're doing, you put it on social media.
But
It's easy.
but But go back to what I said. That's why you pay attention to the small things. Like every mask, when you put a mask on, you can see the stuff, the little thing that can go up off that mask. Pay attention to the small things. You know what I'm saying? Because like when y'all go on dates and he not getting his weight. Pay attention to that. See how his anger is. See how his facial expressions is. When let's say he in the living room on the phone. Listen to see how he is. Let's see how he react. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta put people through the test. You gotta see how people really, because again, you're right. That with all these social media and all this stuff, you gotta put people through the test. If you think this person is a prospect for you in your relationship, you know what I'm saying? For any prospect, if you're doing the scouting combine, you doing your research on this prospect. You going back to see what his friends think about him, what his family think about it. You seeing everything what everybody think about him. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention. Like pay attention, learn him just like he learned you. Just like he learned you. Just like you got some crazy. Just like you got your shit on social media. He probably posted a picture, and you go down and look in them comments. They probably got somebody in them comments saying, "Girl, this nigga ain't shit." You know what I'm saying? Because people be commenting. So pay attention, man. See the small things, man. See the small things. Because you're
Can
right. You're right. You're right. With
but
social media, man, you can hide anything.
can you always take perspective of that other person though?
What you mean? Expound on that.
Can you always take the perspective that when that person tells you he ain't this, he ain't that, or like a man
No, you
when
don't.
he
You
say the
don't.
woman he ain't they ain't this, they ain't that. Because
No, no,
sometimes that's my
no, you,
plot to try to
no,
creep
you
on
don't. But like,
themselves.
no, you don't. But let's say if you do business with somebody and so you see somebody tell you like, hey man, watch this dude. This dude, you know, he steal money. You know what I'm saying? And you probably know this dude. You still gonna you in your back of your mind, you can be paying attention to how he do things, right? Because you know that you got some information. It might not be true. Information might be totally wrong, but you gonna pay attention of it and make sure that it's not gonna fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, you got to pay attention, man.
Yes, indeed, man. Say, dog, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like this is a cool conversation, bro.
I'm
That
giving
we
you all my
had,
good
bro.
stuff, man. I'm giving you all my good stuff, man. I
That,
was
man,
amazed,
you what?
man.
Oh,
I
that's
was
what. Oh, that's how you doing it, though. That's how you doing it. Oh man, some of these comments, man, then went from way back, but I'm still gonna give my people a love. This is the 20th century. I don't want a barefoot pregnant woman. I want you in the world and live your life without resentment. Our
Remind me, Chad. I'm a
grandparents
Joe's, Chad.
resented their
I'm a
husband.
Joe's, Chad.
But we all put off our representatives to catch. AC said to the fellas, if you have the woman that has your back and she's not looking down on you and wants to directly at you, then embrace you. That's the one. Tasha said that's why you should move slow. Take your time. The real them will show in due time. Can't keep that up forever. Kelvin said you have to truly live with someone to truly know them. Stop right there. Kelvin
That's
said
true.
you have to truly live with someone.
That's true. I
You
agree
have
with
to
that, Kelvin.
truly live with someone to truly know them.
I agree with that, Kelvin.
Coming from a man that's been married before, things can
You don't
change.
you don't agree with
Cause
that?
in the beginning, you could truly think you know that person in the beginning, and it's all good. And I'm not saying this for myself or saying this about my old marriage or anything, but I'm just saying like
Speak on his own
this
mute.
not what I'm saying is this is not my truth, but this
Right.
is someone's truth. And I'm just saying, coming from somebody that's been married before, and just speaking from a married perspective, when you're engaged or when you're dating that person or courting that person, then y'all move in prior to, and y'all living together and everything cool. And then 2 years down the line, you propose, you get married, and then rah. But you truly know the person, you live with them, right? But then that other person come out after you get married.
Yeah.
That happens. That happens in marriages. That happens.
Yeah, but I
Ain't
heard people
happening in
say that.
mine, but that happens.
Yeah. I heard people say that there's different phases in relationships. So that's the boyfriend girlfriend stage. That's one relationship. And then there's a living together relationship. And when you get married, it's a whole nother relationship. That's what I
It's a whole
heard.
nother level.
You
It's a
believe
whole
that?
nother level. It's a whole nother
Yo.
level. And some
But
people take it, man and woman. I'm not speaking just on the woman. I'm not shitting on the woman. Man and woman. Some people take that, man, when they get married, they take that as ownership, dog. Like they really do. They take that as ownership and control, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tasha said, watch how a person treats others. Sean said agreed. Shanika said, not necessarily speaking for me, don't let Facebook fool you. Okay, I understand that, Shanika. I know it's not for everybody. I'm not speaking on everybody. I'm not saying everybody does it, but let's just be quite honest. Everybody tell their business on social media. They tell their every goddamn move. Show their every move. You have a lot of people that do that, so it does make it easy for somebody to sit there and fake the funk and say, "Oh, I see what she like. I didn't see where she like to go." Things of that nature.
right,
Kevin said, "Just know when you first meet someone, you're meeting their representative."
correct, correct. You are correct. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. You mean
uh, Tasha
that's
said,
facts.
It's not making a man easy to mask himself. It's made easy for men to use that info to
And
manipulate you.
don't and
Right.
don't say
That's what I'm
man, woman
saying.
too. Woman too. It's vice versa.
Not listening on call. What's up, girl? What's going on crazy behind? There will be trends, babe. LOL for real. Uh Shanika said that Thomas Land coming out move. Yeah, it is. LaShawn said you should always form your own opinions about others. Exactly. LaShawn says someone can have you thinking someone is the worst person in the world before you even meet them. That is very true because they're upset with that person or they don't like that person. That person they may not know that person from Adam, but they may just not like the person just cause. And I really think when you get people like that don't like a person just cause, they're not happy with themselves. Point blank, they don't like themselves. Right. Tasha said, I have a lot of male friends and I do what they tell me. Women don't do, and most don't listen. Most don't listen. What I've learned is men deceive less than they're given credit for. If a female likes a dude enough, she'll lie to herself. Wow.
That's true. That's true.
That's a different that's a different perspective, though. Then blame it on the man. Another thing men say we can't do is hold ourselves accountable. Fact. Damn. Hearing that coming on, damn, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Say, bro, like I said, man, this is a totally interesting conversation, bro, that we've been having, bro. I want to get into something fun right quick, though, dog, that we gonna sit up there and talk about, dog. All right. So let's get into the fun segment and turn it into a conversation. Y'all know what the segment is. It's called WTF. What the fuck? Let's roll.
No! 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 What the fuck?
Yeah, y'all, it's time for what the fuck. So I got a couple videos we about to play, and we gonna get into it. Here's the first video coming from y'all commander-in-chief with his bullshit this past week.
And had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support. And only the fake news could come up with that one. So I just heard about it, and I said, how do they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better, and I do make people better. I make people a lot better.
A bullshit? A bullshit?
Bullshit, though. Said, bro, this dude really think he Jesus, man.
You know, man, when I became president, I told everybody I'm going to change the rail. It's going to be huge. We're going to build a wall. The wall is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Hey, that boy Trump is that boy Trump. That's like you get the biggest asshole, in school, to be the president of 4-H.
Bruh. Then this dude come back with a picture the other day with Jesus hugging him. You didn't see that? Man, that dude came back with a picture of Jesus hugging him, dog. Bro, this dude crazy, dog. This dude really comparing himself to God, dog. For real, bro. For real, bro. All right, dog. That's number one. Now, here's the one that's going to strike up a conversation, dog. Here we go.
Thank you. Stay there, y'all. Y'all good. We good. Stay there. We good. Stay there.
One of my favorite
We
videos
good.
right
Stay
here.
there. We good.
I'm talking about wild dope.
Secure. All right. Oh, damn. Somebody help. Y'all back up.
Get on the
We got it. We got it. We got it.
I ain't see this angle.
Back up, y'all. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Oh, I ain't see this part. Oh, there's another person fight. I ain't see this part. There's another person fight.
Back up.
Oh, the person kicked somebody kicked her in the head.
Bruh.
Somebody just kicked her in the head. I never seen
Yeah,
this.
Yeah,
I ain't seen this angle. I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. LeBron wasn't playing no fucking games, Chad. I'm gonna keep it a billion with you. I seen LeBron slam a girl on the table. Papa. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you the funny thing about this is that the funny thing about it is, everybody be thinking, oh man, I don't want to go to this part, man, because they be fighting them, they thinking that's gonna be us fighting. But if you've been to Bell Chase, if you've been to a Bell Chase event, you've been to a lot of Bell Chase events, it don't be us fighting.
the conversation got that deep over the week. You know what I'm saying? Like after the fight, when you know what I'm saying, after all of that went down, man, it got real deep. And I wish Danny was able to come on here, bro. Cause like he posted a little joke about the festival coming up this week, and he was like, man, y'all don't go there and go to fighting or whatever, man. Talking about the black folk. Don't go there and go to fighting, bro. You know they're gonna put y'all in jail.
You know, been to
but he didn't say black folk, he said nigga. And then somebody decided to share the post. Someone of the other persuasion decided to share the post, but didn't put any context at the top. They just shared his post, and that was it. And it made it seem like as though he said something that she wanted to say. That's the way it looked, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how it really, really looked. It was all kind of comments, man. There were other posts that involved the sheriff, and it was a whole bunch of responses, man. It got real messy, man. It got real messy.
Yeah, I seen a lot of posts about it. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I've been to Bell Chase events, and a lot of people think it be black people fighting. It don't be. And you've been to the clubhouse before. It don't be black people fighting in the clubhouse. And they be tussling just like we be tussling. Doesn't matter what race they be tussling too. But I know a lot of people upset with the simple fact they feel like if it was black people fighting, they would have been arrested, which is a fact. I can't take that. I can't take from that. I can't take from that. If a black person was fighting, they probably really got, you know, they probably got in bigger trouble than them. That girl LeBron would never just grab her phone. LeBron would have never just grab her phone and walk away. They would have went found. They would have went found. I'm being honest with you. LeBron would never went grab her phone and walk away. If that was a black person,
you right though, dog.
They was gonna find. They was gonna tell. He went right there. I seen him. I seen him with my own eyes. He went right there.
The comment from the sheriff office, from the sheriff was, oh, we didn't work the event. It was the security people. It was the event security that got involved in breaking up the fight.
I mean, you're done.
And that's why they couldn't restrain the people, because it was the event security. It was hired security that was there. But y'all correct me if I'm wrong, and I worked for the sheriff department before.
Oh, you did?
For any event, the sheriff, the police are out there on the street, somewhere working the event somewhere. You can't sit up there and tell me there were no police anywhere around that event. Please tell me if somebody, I wasn't there. For anybody that was there, can y'all please tell me if there were not any police there at the event? Let me see. What's up? Oh. Christina Yang said, let the fight rest in peace, y'all. We gonna talk about it because it's what the fuck. That's what it is. Christina Yang said, not praising them for shit they'll condemn us for. That's it. That's all. Gotta get the one in brown up here to explain the situation. We need LeBron.
We need LeBron. Bring LeBron up here, man. We need LeBron.
Tasha said, people are allowed to have their opinions and preferences. There's nothing wrong with that. We have to learn to be okay with agreeing to disagree. Disagreement doesn't mean beef. Everyone has an opinion, like everyone has an asshole. That's one of my famous sayings right there. Some people are one. That's it. Folks work themselves up getting upset about someone else's perspective, and would also get upset when someone challenges theirs. Oh my God, the hypocrisy and audacity stays on an all-time high. Listen, but this is a fun segment, y'all. I just want people to understand what the fuck is a fun segment. We just, cracking jokes. We talking about it. Don't take that serious. Y'all calm. I just need my people to calm down. That's all.
But to be honest, I love how
I'm not talking about you, Tasha. I'm not talking about you, Tasha.
I love how they handle the situation, But I need to handle the situation like that all the time, man. It wasn't that big. They got their rocks off, draw them out. Nobody should go to jail. Don't be putting people in jail because they fought, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's hot outside. They been eating them crawfish and drinking them daiquiris, man. Don't
They
put
had to get
nobody
that.
in jail. They
They had to
need to
get
go
it
to
out of them.
jail.
You had to get it off their chest.
Yeah, pull them out and get the party started up again. Nobody should be going to jail just because of a little fight. Nobody got shot. Nobody got hurt. They had a little scuffle. You know what I'm saying? Pull them
I
out
love you too.
and get the party back cranking. You know, nobody should be going to jail over a simple
Jubilee.
disagreement.
Hey, go back and do the Jubilee all.
Matter of fact, me personally, I would have kept them in on me if I'm security. Hey, I'm all
Put
right.
me in
You
there.
good? Go back and have a good time. You got your rocks off. Go have a good time.
But let me ask you
Nobody
this:
got hurt,
you think they're gonna get the same energy down the road?
huh?
You think they're gonna be able to get the same
Believe it or
energy down the
not,
road?
believe it or not, they been having the Bouville Venice thing, and they don't have no fights down there like talking
No,
about.
but what
Probably
I'm saying is,
the kids.
if I'm not saying one gonna break out, I'm not gonna say one gonna break out because nothing gonna break out because we know how to behave ourselves. But what I'm
Right.
saying is, if one would break out, you think we're gonna get the same chance they got in Belgium?
You see, I can't speak on that situation because I don't know. I don't know because I don't know how they handled it before. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how they handled it before. I don't know.
Oh
I don't
man,
know. I don't
that's your
know, man.
story. You pleading the fifth? You
Huh?
could have just said you pleading the fifth, dog. That's all you had to
I
say,
don't know
dog.
how they handled it before. I know
You
this happened before.
pleading the fifth,
Who
dog.
fought? Who fought that they been in Belgium before? Did you ever
I'm
go to
just saying
jail?
you pleading the
Let me know.
fifth. If you
Huh?
pleading the fifth, say you pleading the fifth, dog. You can
I
plead the
don't know
fifth.
how they would handle the situation. It might be different. It might.
You
They
think it's
might
gonna be?
can't do
You
the
think it might be
Jubilee.
similar? Think it might be similar?
They might can't do the Jubilee.
I think the only thing similar might be is if Jubilee down there and he's singing. That probably be the only thing similar to the situation. But I don't think the outcome gonna be the same. I don't see it. I don't see the outcome being the same. I, I don't
We
even
hope it
think they're
won't
gonna have.
be.
I don't even think they're gonna have event security down there.
We
It's
hope
gonna be plagued with
everybody.
finest down there, my boy.
We hope everybody in the year 2026 be handled the same way as others, no matter the skin color, the sex, the religion. Everybody should be treated fairly upon this
Yes,
world that we grew up in. This
yes,
is 2026. You know,
hmm
everybody to be treated fairly as
yes.
one. You know,
That's correct. That's correct.
we're the people to make it to a brighter day.
Hmm.
You know, maybe the brighter
We
side.
all bleed. We all bleed the same color.
No,
We
we're the
all
same
bleed
man.
red. Why
Like
we
Michael
can't be
Jackson say,
friends?
black, you're white, you're black. Believe it or not, Michael Jackson was speaking his facts. He was black and he was white. He was speaking his life. You know.
Bruh.
Yeah,
Hey
we just hope that
man.
everybody be treated fairly the same, man. That's all we want. Everybody be treated the same, the matter the situation. Nobody don't get hurt. Let them scuffle, pull them out. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Nobody got to go to jail because of a little scuffle. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? If I'm a
Yeah.
cop, if I'm a sheriff, hey, I'm a fix the situation. Hey, you pull out. Hey, my deputy, make sure they get to their car. Make sure they get to their car. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna tell them what's in their ear. Hey, you can fight. You can fight at the top. Let me know.
I was gonna bring something up about one of the comments or whatever, but I'm gonna leave that alone
No, you
because
said there's something new.
I was gonna talk about how one of the comments that was directed to the sheriff. A lot of the comment when they brought the sheriff into the comments, the sheriff responded, and everyone was blasting him with racist, like things being racist, bringing up race, and the comment from the sheriff came back like, okay, y'all know what I've done. I hired Denise, who was the first black female ward. I hired Big O, who's the first black chief.
Oh yeah, the man putting the resume out there. Speak your shit. Stand on it. Stand on the chat. See, the
And
problem is if you gonna talk about somebody, see the problem with the problem with that is that if you're gonna praise somebody for when they do good, you know what I'm saying, don't kill them just because a little situation that happened. You've been praising this man, for years. I know a lot of black folks in the chat that been praising the sheriff and talking about the great work that he's been doing. He been
mm-hmm,
doing for the kids, been doing all of that.
mm-hmm,
Just
mm-hmm.
because of one little thing, which had nothing to do with, because he probably wasn't even know. Just because of one little thing, don't
He
try to
went.
crucify that man on the cross.
No, I'm
I've been
not.
praising this man. I know y'all been praying. I be seeing y'all boys. I be seeing y'all. On Facebook. I don't go down
Talk
there.
to him.
I
Talk to
don't
him.
go to.
Talk to him.
But I be seeing y'all at the shooting range. I see y'all at the shooting range. I be seeing y'all at the shooting range.
They be at the pig. Be
I
eating the
see the
pig.
video. They be at the hall for cars.
They be eating the pig.
Yeah, they be done. Nah.
Man,
Don't try to change just because you seen that little thing that he had nothing to do with. Cause fuck, he's not done. And nothing
bro,
that he
believe it
could
or
do.
not, I worked down there 7 years. I ain't never been in that pig roast not one time.
Me neither. I never been.
That's facts. Like
I
that
never
is
been.
big facts. I
I
have
love pork chop
never
and
been down
bacon.
there.
I love
Never
pork
been there.
chop and bacon. I've never been. But at the end of the day, I know y'all love that man when he be doing good. You love him. You love him when he do good. Y'all love him when he do good. Don't try to crucify that man because son he had nothing to do with. Nothing to do with. And y'all hate this man now. You're talking bad on this man. I like that shit. Talk your shit, man. Hey, man. Put your resume
Defend
out there.
yourself. Defend
Talk your
yourself.
shit. Talk your shit. I like that. A lot of people say, "Oh, look at him. Look at him." No, talk your shit. Talk your shit, because he ain't lying. He ain't lying. You look at the numbers, look at the facts. This is the most black people on the sheriff department I ever seen in my life. Even though they can put you over too. But this is the most black people I've seen in the sheriff department. I'm like,
So, all right. So if we want to go there, is the sheriff being labeled quote unquote racist because he has deputies that run amok? Does that make him racist because he has
I mean,
deputies that he may have a few deputies that goes kamikaze?
is Barack Obama racist? Even though he had people under him that's racist. Is Barack do you see Barack Obama as the people that's under him? Huh? Think about that. Barack Obama got Republicans under him. You see the Barack Obama as a racist? Hmm? As Uncle Tom?
The people want to. We want to know people. Hey, T
To be a
asking y'all
better
a question.
You see Barack Obama as Uncle Tom? Y'all love Barack. You know?
Donald Trump used to hang with all the black rappers.
Come on, man. Hey, fucking Trump. I'm telling you that boy Diddy. You see P Diddy?
At one
He's
time, he was an
phenomenal.
urban legend. At one
P
time,
Diddy
he was
is
an urban legend.
phenomenal. He's phenomenal. Diddy, I love that boy. That boy is phenomenal. He's gonna be huge. He's gonna be huge. He's gonna be huge.
Hey man, I'm just saying, man. That man was in all the music videos and stuff back in the day. He used to hang with the rappers and stuff back in the
Doesn't matter who
day.
you hanging out with. You all who
That's
you are.
fine.
You know what I'm saying? Just because
I'm just
and
saying.
just like you
Now
said,
he's a
doesn't mean
pedophile. He's definitely a
yeah.
pedophile. He's definitely a pedophile. There's
No,
no
no.
there's
All right.
that he need to be in jail. But yeah, that's no here nor there.
Trump is being controlled and you're only in office to cause chaos. Well, there go the conspiracy.
There we go. Hey,
You know,
look, we wasn't trying to go all
you
political
go
and stuff.
politics. I
We
stay
having
away from
fun.
politics.
We was just having fun.
I
We was
stay
just
from
having a
politics.
conversation and just calling some people out on, I'm not saying the people that were commenting were those people, but I mean if the shoe fit, then y'all need to wear it.
What I'm saying is that don't call somebody racist and you smiling in his face at his pig event. You got to keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? If he's racist, then you gotta be racist. Draw his tenure.
I did not
You know
start a
what
political conversation. I did not. I
I'm
was
saying?
talking about what's going on social media.
You
Don't
But I
make
don't
me.
know. But
I'll deal
I
with you.
know what goes
I'm gonna
on in
deal
the
with you
chat.
later. I'm gonna deal with you.
I'm
I'm gonna deal with you. I ain't worry about you. Let's see. Tasha said, "I hate the subject of racism. It exists, but it's used as a crutch. It's ran to very easily. A racist is a racist, and it's recognized. I personally try to stay away from certain conversations." Calvin said, I listened back to Fiend's basketball shit, and we left some of the best names out. Hey. No, actually, I think you know what? I think somebody did say GI though, Calvin, but that's gonna be another topic for another time. You should have been on that conversation, being that you were a star at Phoenix High School playing ball. But anyway, man, say dog, I really appreciate you, dog, coming on, bro. Like I said, you already know, dog. You welcome. You welcome anytime. You welcome anytime you want to come on, dog. Of course, bro. And y'all make sure, man, y'all tune into my dog. He's on Twitch. He's on Facebook. He's on YouTube. I like the Twitch format. I keep telling you, I like the Twitch format.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more people. Try to get more people to Twitch.
Chef_Soulja32. I will say this. I need everybody to pay attention. When you guys go on certain platforms, it helps us out. So if you guys watch us from YouTube, you guys watch us from Twitch, you know, that's two platforms that gets us noticed from the masses versus Facebook may just get us noticed like locally. I'm not saying I don't want nobody to stop watching us on Facebook or whatever, because we need all the support that we can get. So keep on doing that. But just throwing that out there, like Twitch and YouTube, those numbers really, really matter when it comes down to like going viral and doing those different things. So y'all check that out. Also, I want you guys to make sure y'all check out the website. I worked hard on that website, man. Nobody ain't tell me what they thought about it and say they liked it or whatever. The website is www.unmutedx3.com. Check out the website right now. Y'all could have clicked on the website and watched the show right there. Like, click on there, click on live. Boom. There's even a green light on the homepage that goes on when we go live. I got it fixed like that, dog. You want me to hook you up, bro? I got you. Yeah, dog. You need me to hook you up, bro? I got you,
Huh?
You need me to hook you up? I got you, dog. You need the web page? I got you, dog. You know what I'm saying? If you want
Yeah,
that.
man. I fucks with it, man. I seen it. I check it out, man. I fucks with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I would say, man, I appreciate you letting me come on your platform. You hear me? It's always a great time, man. It's always a opportunity to speak, because this helped me, in different ways to speak to other people, speak in front of people. That's a blessing. I would say, man, hey, man, just go out there and continue supporting, man, anybody who's doing any type of content creating. If you have not already, man, check me out on YouTube. I dropped my Cutwater stream yesterday, full video. I'm also gonna be dropping my I made a Marabou chicken lasagna. I'll be dropping that video this week as well. If you haven't already, chef_Soulja32, man. Hey, man, I'm just a kid from down there trying to be successful, man, trying to making this content, bro. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I have a passion. I don't need to be honest, I don't have to do content. You know what I'm saying? I do it because somebody had passion in it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, I make videos. That's why I spend hours and hours editing videos, because that's something that I love to do. I love entertaining. I love making people laugh, It just,
Yeah. Yeah, man. And you know what a lot of people don't understand either, and I don't know if you understand this either, bro. This does something for our mental health as well, bro. Where we able to just like express ourselves, be our true self, release, release a lot of things, from ourselves. We may have had a bad day at work, or we may have had a stressful day at work or something like that. And we always know we look forward to our platforms, to come and just get in that zone, get in that realm where we can be our natural self, have fun with our people or anybody that logs on. And everybody's our people when they come on and watch our stuff, but have fun with our people, man, and get some laughs and get some knowledge, get some feedback from our people. And what they don't understand is that when they respond to us and comment, that advice, man, we take that advice too, because you guys have great advice. When y'all putting that stuff in comment, you give us another way, another perspective of thinking of things. So that's why I appreciate them comment, bro. Go ahead, T.
Yeah, but we love engagement, man. Engaging, man. I love speaking to y'all. Like I said, Chris Brown ain't gonna talk to y'all, but Terrence will.
LaShawn says she on Facebook and YouTube. Let me tell you about LaShawn. So LaShawn hit me up. LaShawn said, boy, you on the big screen. So LaShawn got us on the TV, dog. We on the 82.
Yeah, man. I got that one time where one of my friends on Facebook, she said she walked into her grandma's house and they was watching me on TV. She said she couldn't put her to me. No, when I was streaming the car game. I said, that's crazy. That's crazy,
B Given said she want a shirt. B Given says she want a shirt. All right, so that's another thing. I put that out there too. Ain't nobody respond. I had a question about if Unmuted had merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies, short sleeve hoodies, you know, to go out to purchase or whatever. Would you guys buy? Would you guys wear it? Would you guys support? That was the thing. Listen to me. Money ain't going in my pocket at all. Any money that I collect is gonna go to, first of all, the person that's gonna help me create the shirt. That person is getting a cut. And whatever I get, bro, I'm giving it back to one of these schools, one of these kids. It's gonna be something to the community some kind of way. Whether I buy a turkey for somebody, whether we buy a turkey for somebody, whatever. I don't know. Whether it's some school bags, some school supplies, whatever case may be. I don't want the money. I work every day.
I love that move.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that.
I do, man. I work every day. God has blessed me beyond blessing me. Right. And I ain't saying I'm rich or nothing like that, but God has blessed me beyond blessing me, dog. You know what I'm saying? And so if I could sit up there and use my platform, dog, to do something and pay it forward, then God damn it, that's what the hell I'm gonna do.
Can I expound on that?
Go ahead, dog.
I love that move. Now, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. If I make shirts, chat, I'm gonna make shirts. If I make shirts, that money coming to me, chat. I need it, chat. I need it.
I hear you, champ. I hear you, dog. I understand.
Now,
you know you contradicting what you said last week, though, right?
I need it, chat.
But you know you contradicted what you did last week, right?
I need it.
Oh, all right. I want to do one more thing, dog. And I said I'm gonna save this for. I wanted to save this for live on the air. All right. So a lot of people don't know that I had a little journey that I started like 2 years, 26. So yeah, about 2.5 years, almost 3 years ago, I started a journey where I decided to go my behind back to school, right? And between going to school, work, and then moving in the middle of that and starting a new job, and now being with the, you know what I'm saying, like dealing with the kid and everything now, you know what I'm saying, since I'm up here now, I can see my daughter more, and being more involved with my son's music and all of that stuff, man. So this has been a true blessing being able to move. A lot of people don't understand why I move, but it was to be able to engage more with, my kids and all of that stuff. But anyway, so I did something personal for myself. I felt like I had something that was missing that I needed to do for myself, and that was to go back to school and handle my business. So right here, live on the air, I received this envelope the other day. I don't know if y'all see. I received this envelope the other day from Southern New Hampshire, right? University. Y'all see that? I received the envelope from Southern New Hampshire University. So I'm about to open this live on the air to see what this is. I want everybody to check it out. So I'm about to open this up. About to see what this is from the people, right? Let's see. It says, okay, all right. I don't want that. Okay, all right, cool. So this is what's in the envelope. Holla at your boy.
Congratulations, man.
Holla at your boy. Right there. That's what it is. And yeah, that's what it did. I wanted to share it with my people. So yes,
I love that, man.
I got my degree in psychology. And I have the honor of graduating summa cum laude.
Come on.
Yeah. So I'm graduating with honors. Graduation is May the 2nd. I'm going to flying out to New Hampshire. I'm going to walk with my honor scroll on, my hood, and go get my thing. And that's just the first part of my journey. There's more to come. I'm not finished. I'm really just starting a new chapter to my journey now, to my new journey. You know what I'm saying? That my old journey, my old, that part of me, starting a new part. So I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank all my circle, my real close circle. That was there for me the whole time. My family, my friends, all my loved ones, that had my back throughout the whole journey, that knew what I was doing. I got it in, made it, and I did this one for me. Most people do some stuff, man. I want to make somebody else proud. I finally did something. I finally did something to please myself. This was something that I did to please myself, and so I'm proud of me. You know what I'm saying? And on my job today, everybody, like, even from the top, like the top administration, chancellor, vice provost, everybody like congratulated me today, and that was big ups because I ain't nothing but a little pea in the pie. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? In that school, I ain't nobody. I'm just a little small little thing at the school. So to have people high up in administration take the time out to say thank you, congratulations, and celebrate me, that was cool. And like I said, thank you to everybody that has been real supportive of it. LaShawn was on this journey with me, so she know. So thank you to everybody, and thanks everybody for the congratulations that's coming through. I appreciate that, and I really want y'all to like continue supporting this, because this is part of the new journey. This is going to help me grow as well, just like this is going to help you guys grow. We're going to use this to help each other grow, and that's all I want to do this for. My dog T, he do the same thing. He's doing things to help us all grow. We're going to grow by having fun. We're going to grow by having serious conversations, all of that stuff, man, and grow by expressing ourselves and letting this stuff out. That is what Unmuted ×3 is all about. So again, thank you, everybody, for support. T, you my dude. Love you to death. Thank you for coming on. I told you, bro, you welcome on this mug every time. Anytime, every time. I don't care. All you gotta do is say, bro, I want to come on. And I got
you. Yeah, man, congratulations, man. That's a blessing, man. That mean that God continue working on your life, man.
Thank you, dog. Appreciate it, bro.
Continue reaching for stars, bro. Continue reaching for stars, man. That go out to anybody, man. It's never too late. Listen
Never
to
too
me.
late, man.
Never too late to go to school. It's never too late to chase that dream that you have. You know what I'm saying? God have a plan in your life that's bigger than anything that you could think of. You know what I'm saying? Continue fighting, continue believing. Continue 48.
I'm about to be 48, dog.
It's never too late to move up to 10.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's never too late, dog. All you gotta do is just put your head down and do it. Sometimes life be lifing, but you ain't gotta let that stop you, bro, from achieving your dream, man. Just go get it. Go get it. And I'm not, and like I said, I'm not stopping, dog. I ain't stopping, dog. I got a bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? I really got a bigger fish to fry. And hopefully on my job and academically. And if things go correctly, I will have more to share with the crew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't sharing until one thing about me, I don't share until I complete. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sharing, in between and whatnot. I don't share until I complete. You know what I'm saying?
But don't be scared to share your testament. You know, a lot of people be like, "Oh, why are you telling people what you accomplished?" I tell people why I accomplished because I know God put me there, and I want that to speak to other people, man. That you could come out your situation. You know, we came from the same environment that you came from. You know, as long as you believe in God, you have faith in yourself. You know, anything that you can accomplish, you can accomplish. Just believe in yourself, trust in God, and continue moving on changes. I'm proud of you, man. I'm happy to see it, man. I love to see when my people continue moving up, man, and throughout my whole life, man, you've been a great man to me. You know, you, Snow, you know what I'm saying, always been good energy, good vibe, man.
Oh, man, you already
know what I'm saying? And I love to see it, man. Real talk. I love to see it.
For sure, man. Like I said, bro, appreciate everybody, dog. All the congratulations and all of that stuff coming through. Man, thank y'all. Thank y'all. For real, bro. Thank y'all for watching the show.
One last thing before we go, man. Goo-Wop party, May 2nd, man. Make sure y'all
You filming, right?
I will be filming, but we want y'all in the building. Be on camera, you know. You know what I'm saying?
You found a camera person?
Huh?
You found a camera person already?
Yeah, my
Okay,
cameraman
okay.
say he back on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Gator Bait, man.
All right.
Shout out to
That's
my
what's up.
dog Gator Bait, man. Goo Wild Party, man, May 2nd, man. It's gonna be a movie, man. Shout out to my dog Garvy
That's what's up,
and the
bro.
whole Goo Wild family.
Yeah, man, a lot coming up, bro, and we're gonna, matter of fact, well, next week is the NFL draft on Thursday. I don't know how many people gonna be watching us, whatever that Thursday, but guess what though? It's all good. We still coming on. I have the draft on in the background.
Yeah, the
Oh,
drill draft party. You know, normally the stream they do like a draft party. They have the TV in the
yeah,
background, and you just watch the draft going through, something like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah. That's what I'm thinking about doing, dog. That's what I'm thinking about
If you
doing,
if
bro.
you could do like a ticker that show like once the draft pick come in, you show it like on the screen, that'll be fire.
Yeah, yeah, that too. That too. I ain't even think about that, dog. That's
We'll,
a good
we'll,
idea.
we'll, we'll talk about that
We're gonna
after.
talk about it. We're gonna
Yeah,
talk
we'll talk
about it.
about
All
that.
right, cool. All right,
We'll
cool,
talk about
cool. But yeah, man, it's unmuted, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share. Go back and share the show with people that didn't get a chance to watch. Like I said, don't forget all the events. Make sure y'all support. If you don't know, if you need updates on the events, they're on Unmuted's Facebook page. They're on my Facebook page. So make sure you guys go ahead on and check it out, especially our folks down the road, man. Make sure y'all go out and support them. And tag anybody that need to. Lastly, I need y'all to just tag anybody that need to hear this. And if we step on anybody toes today, if if somebody felt uncomfortable, we touched on, we stepped on somebody's toes today, y'all probably needed to hear that shit.
You step on your toe, put some fucking steel toes on, motherfucker.
Y'all
Put
probably
fucking steel
needed to
toes on if you step on your toe.
you probably needed to hear it, man. Hey man, on behalf of my dude T, Chef
Oh, God.
Soulja, my boy Garvy, he'll be back next week. I'm Slick Daddy. This is Unmuted times 3. And remember, don't let nobody tell you what to say. Don't let nobody tell you how to say it. Y'all stay unmuted. We out this thing. Peace.
So, chat.
Oh, baby, keep that on. Don't take it off. Keep it on so I can take it off.